Let's go. Hello everyone, welcome to my stream. This is a bit of 2K PGA Tour 2K23.
Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first-round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi, Luke and Rich. Looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Yeah, he's going to have some bullets coming his way throughout this entire matchup. Let's see if he can dodge them. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can two-putt that for sure. Putting for birdie. Just didn't drop. Well, that's a no-fuss par to get the round underway, Rich.
That's a rock-solid par right there.
Here we are at the second tee. That's a good-looking shot there. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Green sitting below him here, Luke, so got to be careful of that spin.
Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Well, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. Ouch, that hurts. And that puddle drop. Well done. He's currently tied for 13th.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
We've arrived at a par 4 hole. Well, this should find the short grass. Second shot here on the third. Opting for the 9-iron.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see. What a skillful approach shot. This player not holding back in their rivalry with Lydia Ko.
Always love these opportunities.
Come on.
Especially when it's for birdie.
Let's
The
go.
putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
Currently 2 under for the day.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Now we're on the 4th tee here at Jacobson Homestead, and it's a par 3, playing 181 off the back tees.
Yeah, that's about as far as you're going to see this par 3 play, Luke. Player's going to go in there with the mid, probably shortish iron.
Get
Obviously,
away
with
with
the water on the right, you want nothing to do with that side as the bank severely slopes downwards. Bailing out to left of the bunkers, not so hot either, but with just a short iron in your hand,
No.
you think that these players are good enough to fire right at it, don't you?
And this putt to move into the top 5. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par 4. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. Well played, mate. This one from about 160 yards out. Only a few shots off the pace. And choosing the 8-iron here.
Stop.
Oh, well played. Come on, let's make this putt. It's for a share of 4th on the leaderboard. Oh, so close. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. There it is. At -2, going along nicely today. we are at the 6th hole. Rich, one of the big advantages for the experienced players on tour is their history around particular courses. But what advice would you give to the new players who are coming to a course for the first time and how to handle it?
I would say tread easily. Go in there and just try to get into a good rhythm on the golf course. Don't try and go out and hit too many heroic shots or go after too many flag sticks, because if you don't know what the consequences are if you don't pull off that shot, well, shame on you. So I think that the veterans obviously have more knowledge about golf courses, and they can say, oh, I don't want to miss it there because that's dead. I've seen it happen before. When you go into a new golf course, Luke, you got to go in with it and just try and play a little bit on the defensive side. Don't get too greedy. Don't try and make too many things happen. Go in there, find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts here and there. Get some confidence going first before you start attacking pins.
Oh, that was pure. A few shots under par at the moment. Currently in 4th position.
Not a bad thing. Got away with it, Frank. Really got away with it.
Beautiful to watch. Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie.
Got a lucky
Current leader
bounce.
is enjoying a 1-shot lead. And we've arrived at a par 3. Opting for the 5-wood. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
This putt coming up is for birdie. That's frustrating. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Going with the 6-iron here.
Not bad then.
This one looks like it's going left. No green in red, but a chance to save their par. Oh, I thought that one was going in. 9 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for par. This is looking solid, what they wanted.
For the par. And as we turn for home, Rich, always a good chance to reflect on the halfway stage of this round.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. 1 win so far this season. Looking for number 2 here today. Oh, I love this person's confidence and courage. Driver off the
Yeah,
deck here.
again. Shouldn't have done that.
That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that.
Just
Henny, do
laid
you
up.
have a better look at this lie?
They'll have to get their best bunker technique out here because this is nasty.
This is really nasty. I think I'm gonna hit the lip. Shall we don't?
And this putt will take them to 5 under par. That's impressive.
Come
Way
on.
to dig your way out of a hole.
Up and down out of the bunker for birdie here, Luke. Job well done.
Is currently just in 2nd place. Teeing off here at the 11th.
Getting fast.
Looks like this one's bunker bound. This shot now being played from the fairway bunker. Well, safer than the surface. Maybe it's time to hole a long-range bomb. What an opportunity to make a birdie.
Oh, they're going to walk this one in.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. This hole is a par 3.
That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great.
No, not gonna go in.
Yeah, well played. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard.
This might be underhit.
Go to your
Oh,
home, ball.
okay.
Go to your home. Shame it didn't drop. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. Now it's time to take a look at this 13th hole.
This might be too much. This will probably go in there. Let me fast again. I've got the fasts.
An elevated shot always looks nice, doesn't it? Going with the 9-iron, I think.
I'd say this needs to hit a house, but there's no houses in sight.
It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Oh, almost went in. How good was that bunker shot? Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is huge for momentum. Gotta try and hold this. This for par.
And we find ourselves on the tee, one of the stronger par 4s on the back 9 here at Jacobson Homestead. The 14th playing 483, Rich, from the tips.
Yeah, generous landing area, thankfully out to the right-hand side. Obviously a bunker down the left, and if you miss it even further left, there's water lurking. But the second shot, this is where it gets slippery. This is where it gets dangerous, especially to a back right hole location. All of a sudden, the water down the right-hand side comes into full view. Bailing out to the left in the bunker, not so hot either. Tell you what, it takes a brave player to fire at this flagstick.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. Well, that'll give them a big boost. Promoted to the top of the leaderboard. Now leading by 1 shot. Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
From about 200 yards out, he leads the field by a stroke. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Attaboy, good shot. 20 feet to the cup.
If anyone's through watching the stream, if they can click the thumbs button, the like button, that would be great. Help the channel out.
Go in. That's impressive. He just
Come
keeps
on.
extending his advantage over the field. And that will take him to 8 under. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
An eagle on the last hole for this player. Let's see if they can't build on the
I
momentum
think
they've
this might be
created.
okay. This might actually be okay.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Hope it gets a good kick to the left. But not a bad approach. Will be putting. 20 feet to the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
That was a gallant attempt. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. This hole is a par 4. taking aim from around 190 yards here. Currently leading by 3. Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
Kill. Kill.
Well, what a wonderful shot into the 17th and sets up another putt inside birdie range. Beautiful shot. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Rich, we find ourselves at the finishing hole here at Jacobson Homestead, and it seems strange to be playing it just at 400 yards.
I'll tell you what, though, I like this finishing hole because it gives you options. You don't have to necessarily hit driver here. If you do, you got to take it over some pretty tall trees, and you can't miss it to the left-hand side. The safe play, lay it out to the right, but now your second shot becomes just a little bit longer, a little bit more difficult to get it that close to the hole. I love the options you have on this finishing hole. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
Wonderful shot into the 18th and a chance for birdie.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
Round now in the books. Good luck next time.
Yeah. A good first round.
Well, there you have it, Rich. At the end of the opening round, he finds himself in first place.
And that's a good place to be after the first round. But listen, there's lots of golf to be played, multiple rounds they still have to navigate through. But after the first day, it gives you a lot of confidence going forward.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.
Alright, we're into round 2 now. Round 2 time. I hope anyone that's through watching this, I hope they're enjoying it. There we go.
Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and Rich, this player starts their round in the lead. What's the game plan for them today?
Right now the game plan is working, but they still have to go out there and play off the front foot, play on offense, and not worry about who's chasing them.
Can't wait to get into the action. Very excited to see how this player fares today. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Good look at birdie here. It's got a chance. And that will drop in for birdie.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Look, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Well, you can club down. Everything's all in front of you as it runs into this downhill green.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Bit offline, that one. You're now into the lap of the golfing gods. And here we are with the third shot. How close was that to going down?
There we go, Aaron.
3 feet to go here to the hole.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
And with that hole behind us, they're currently in the lead with Tiger Woods in second place. That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. Time for the second shot into the third. chosen the pitching wedge here.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Ooh, right by the hole.
You put too much pace on that.
Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. And with that hole behind them, they currently lead ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second. Here we are at the fourth hole.
Yeah, that's about as far as you're going to see this par 3 play, Luke. Player's going to go in there with the mid, probably shortish iron. Obviously, with the water on the right, you want nothing to do with that side as the bank severely slopes downwards. Bailing out to left of the bunkers, not so hot either. But with just a short iron hand, you think that these players are good enough to fire right at it, don't you?
That's very impressive.
Trying to make a statement early and often.
Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more. Well, I like the look of the line here. They should find the fairway. Lining up from around 160 yards. Going with the 8-iron here. Okay, that'll work. Setting up here with a very long putt.
Looking for another birdie
This is
here.
one hell of a putt.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole.
Downhill putt there, Luke. Just misjudged the pace there. Didn't want to be too bold with it.
And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Welcome to the tee at this par 5 hole.
Oh, look at that. You don't want that ball back.
Time for the second shot here at the 6th. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? 7 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for birdie here. It's looking solid.
You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. Leading by 6 strokes after that one. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here. Not bad. Time for the second shot here at the 7th. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? And he's down there. You got to read.
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
A par putt on the table. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Time to play one of the one-shotters. Going with the hybrid. Well, got some sort of streak going on here. Greens in regulation. What a statistic.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Wonderful shot. And now that finds him in first place. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4.
Could not be more perfect.
Taking aim from about 170 yards. Opting for the 6-iron.
Fast again.
That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
What a shame. Has hit a lot of greens today, just not on this occasion.
Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
Great touch.
Currently 15 under par for the event. Oh, I like this. The cover's coming off the big dog. Time to let it loose. That was wonderfully done. Time for the second shot at the 10th.
I just shanked that.
This one looks to be a tad wayward.
It's not too bad. They'll
Setting
chip
up
it
from the
off.
first cut here in the green. They could hold it from here. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
Well, that's a nice line. And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Here we have the second shot into the 11th. Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Now 7 strokes up after that hole. Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed. Second shot here on the 12th.
One.
Oh, just missed. A par putt awaits. Job done. Let's head to the next. Setting up now on a par 4.
What kind of rhythm is that? It must be tough falling out of bed every day with a rhythm like that.
Setting up in the first cut.
That'll do. First cut's fine.
Yeah, oh no, this one's left.
And he's hit that inside the range. Now this putt to get to 18 under par.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie. This really looks good.
A well holed, he'll take the birdie. Still in the lead now after that hole. Pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
Yeah, generous landing area, thankfully out to the right-hand side. Obviously a bunker down the left, and if you miss it even further left, there's water lurking. But the second shot, this is where it gets slippery. This is where it gets dangerous, especially to a back right hole location. All of a sudden, the water down the right-hand side comes into full view. Bailing out to the left in the bunker, not so hot either. Tell you what, it takes a brave player to fire at this flagstick.
You like that, didn't you? Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
And looking at the standings now, and they're currently in first place, ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second.
Fast.
It's heading to the rough for mine. Well, Rich, I'm being honest, this lie is putrid.
Just way up.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. And here we are with the third shot. That one should find the surface. A 9-foot chance here. It was on a good line. Putting for a par now. So, still currently in the lead after that hole, but Tiger Woods is lurking in second place. Teeing off here on the 16th hole. Going with the pitching wedge here. This looks to be heading to the green.
He's looking for an early KO against Lydia after that. Wow, she's on the ropes and maybe down on the canvas if he continues.
He sits in first position. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
The tempo there was exquisite.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Yep, I've paced this. He's got around 195.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. Yeah, that was a safe play.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
15 feet out. He's been staring this one down. All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Oh, that's a ripper. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Kinda like it. He's feeling it.
Leading by a phenomenal 12 strokes after that one. Now take the stroll to the final tee of this round.
I tell you what, though, I like this finishing hole because it gives you options. You don't have to necessarily hit driver here. If you do, you got to take it over some pretty tall trees, and you can't miss it to the left-hand side. The safe play, lay it out to the right, but now your second shot becomes just a little bit longer, a little bit more difficult to get it that close to the hole. I love the options you have on this finishing hole. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
Getting ready to play their third.
That's horrible. I'm gonna go for this. See, this might be okay.
And he needs this to save par.
This has a real chance.
The putt drops, and this player is finished for the day. Oh, what a shot that was. Why don't we revisit the magic?
What an amazing putt from way out.
Yeah, that's another really impressive performance, building upon the advantage, and it looks like taking a big lead going into the final 2 days.
What an amazing performance. Everything that this player's done has been absolutely spot on, flawless, if you like. Massive lead through 2 rounds, but lots of golf yet to be played.
Clear my smoke. Boy again. No, the second one was better than the first. Remember, if there's any viewers came through, any new ones and all that, they can click the like button. That'll help the channel out. So try and get the likes in there. It's easy, just click it really, and it's free. It'd be ideal. Let's go.
TK Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this third round action. Hi, I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this player has been doing really nicely, building that solid advantage over the field. But today's just as important as the first few, isn't it?
Of course it is. And the way they're playing, however, though, I don't see them going anywhere but up. I just find what they're doing out there to be fairly flawless. Now, is it possible they stumble? Of course it is. But I'm having a hard time understanding how that could happen.
Well, it's all promising to be a good day. Can't wait to see what happens. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. Lining up the birdie putt here. That hole's done.
Nothing wrong with an opening part, just easing their way into this round.
Here we have a par 5. Is it time to get after it or play it safe? This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Taking aim from around 240 yards out here.
This is the ideal club. But this is a hot putrid lie here. This is horrible. And it's downhill. God, I've got wind as well. This is no good.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood.
This is bold, going for it in 2.
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. Good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
Fantastic play so far, setting this up for the eagle.
Just building upon his advantage, he keeps making the important plays.
Setting the tone early in this round.
Teeing off here at the 3rd hole. That should find the cut stuff. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Yeah, he's looking at maybe a little over 130 to the pin.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Needs this one to kick right. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot. And here we are with the 3rd shot. That's a top little chip shot, that one.
Judging it beautifully.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Teeing off here at the 4th.
That's about as far as you're going to see this par 3 play, Luke. Player's going to go in there with the mid, probably shortish iron. Obviously, with the water on the right, you want nothing to do with that side as the bank severely slopes downwards. Bailing out to left of the bunkers, not so hot either. But with just a short iron in your hand, you think that these players are good enough to fire right at it, don't you?
Like the look of this one. That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one.
Fantastic start right out of the gates.
And with that hole done, this player currently is in 1st place. followed by Will Zalatoris. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Playing from around 160 yards. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
Getting ready to play their third. Okay, steady now. An opportunity to make their par. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Let's see what happens here on the 6th. Nicely done. Already a winner this season. Number 2 would be very nice here today. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game. A bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
Just didn't drop. An opportunity for a birdie here. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard.
Oh, and they increase their lead. This is impressive, Luke, but can they hold up this play?
Might get caught up in the brush here. Henny, what does that lie look like?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the first cut.
Handy effort, that one. A 7-footer right here.
Looking for another birdie here.
Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
I like it. 2 in a row.
And after that fine effort, this player currently holds top spot on the leaderboard, but Will Zalatoris is second. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Needs this one to kick right. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Ouch, that hurts. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. A long par 4 this hole. Oh, well done. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Going with the 7. Just needs this one to kick right. And he's safely on the green with that shot. Didn't quite get the approach close enough, so a long putt in front of them. Oh, what a big putt to make that one. Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
I need to see this again because
That's
I
a good
still
shot.
can't believe they hold that.
Currently in first position. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. That's the kind of strike that's going to make them come back every day of the week. Second shot here on the 10th hole. And going with driver off the deck with this shot.
Sliced again.
And here we are with the third shot.
No, that's terrible.
And here we are with their fourth. That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Yep, he'll take that. And with that hole done, this player currently is in first place, followed by Will Zalatoris. Second shot here on the 11th.
Going for less club here.
Oh, that's a great shot and a birdie opportunity coming up here at the 11th.
For the
so
feeling.
close.
Used
And
the
this
wrong
one
way.
is for his par. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Looks to be going with the 6 iron. Yep, that shot safely on the green. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it.
Too much.
Ooh. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Still in the lead now after that hole. Teeing off here on the 13th hole. Wonderfully played. Henny, what's the player facing here?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Looks to have chosen the 7 iron. Should find the green here.
Too much.
The perfect wind swing. Nice and easy.
This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
Right.
This is their look at birdie.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And now that finds him in first place. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on.
Yeah, generous landing area, thankfully out to the right-hand side. Obviously a bunker down the left, and if you miss it even further left, there's water lurking. But the second shot, this is where it gets slippery. This is where it gets dangerous, especially to a back right hole location. All of a sudden, the water down the right-hand side comes into full view. Bailing out to the left in the bunker, not so hot either. Say what, it takes a brave player to fire at this flag stick.
They're in the bunker, looking for an up and down here.
Too much. Too much.
What are we looking at for this putt,
It's
Henny?
okay.
Firm back up the hill. This will be a good one.
Oh, what a great stroke.
Come
and
on.
gets that putt of distance to go. And it's time to recap that play.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
That was a good save, that.
And after that fine effort, this player currently holds top spot on the leaderboard, but Will Zalatoris is second. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. Lovely effort, that.
This might be okay.
Going with the 5-wood.
That was no okay.
This one headed left in a hurry.
Getting ready to play their third. Oh, that one just missed the hole. It's just about 3 feet away. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. This hole is a par 3. Well, let's see if they can roll off that birdie at the last. Lovely momentum here. Choosing the 9-iron here. Oh, that's a great approach shot. Always nice to have a birdie putt. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Now at the 17th hole.
That dog will hunt.
From around 180 yards out.
This could be too much, but there's wind.
Going with the hybrid. That might be one club too many. Nicely done. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Well, that's a bit disappointing. And well hold. Let's move on. Well, it's come down to this, the final hole. Welcome to the 18th.
I tell you what, though, I like this finishing hole because it gives you options. You don't have to necessarily hit driver here. If you do, you got to take it over some pretty tall trees, and you can't miss it to the left-hand side. The safe play, lay it out to the right, but now your second shot becomes just a little bit longer, a little bit more difficult to get it that close to the hole. I love the options you have on this finishing hole. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
I'm pretty sure they had their sights set on hitting the green there.
A bit short with that effort.
This putt for par here. This one's dialed in. And that signs off on today's round. Well, would you have a look at that? Through 54 holes, they're putting on an absolute show. A huge buffer going into the final round.
Always good to be out in first place. That means you can afford to make a mistake tomorrow, but you don't want to make too many of them with the chasing back and lurking behind.
Well, that's on to the final round. This will be my last round, but the final round. Oh.
Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. Luke Elvey here with Rich Beam in the booth. And Rich, it's the final round in this one. What's our next player dealing with as they start their round?
Luke, this player has got a massive lead, and sometimes those are the worst to have because you feel as a player the only way that you can lose it is if you mess it up. And trust me, somewhere in the back of their mind, this player understands that. So it's going to be a nervy start, no doubt, to this final round. Let's wait to see what happens.
Can't wait to find out what happens here. This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing.
What a skillful approach shot. This player not holding back in their rivalry with Lydia Ko.
This one's for birdie. That was a gallant attempt. And that's an opening hole par for this player.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
This looks to be a fairway seeker to me.
They've had a chat with the caddy and they're going for it. This one's on.
Going with a 3-wood here. And here we are with the third shot. So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
Such soft hands.
And with that hole done, this player currently is in first place, followed by Will Zalatoris. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Now this first cut is just lovely. It's almost like fairway. No worries here.
Going with the 7.
Wow, did this come out beautifully?
Oh, terrific approach and a chance for birdie here at the 3rd.
Gotta like their chances from there.
Oh, terrific. What an effort.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
He sits in first position. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round.
A bit fast.
Yeah, nicely played.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
It's tracking. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just 3 feet to the cup.
Nice little par putt here.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them. And he's down there.
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Going with the 6-iron here.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Great shot. Putting for birdie. Oh, just missed. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And after that fine effort, this player currently holds top spot on the leaderboard, but Will Zalatoris is second. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Good shot there, Beamer. Second shot here on the 6th.
This goes on, it's great, but it doesn't then. It'll just be outside. Still in the fairway.
Getting ready to play their 3rd.
Come on.
Oh, that was tidy. That should ensure the up and down.
Love watching this player around the greens.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. That's tidy. Second shot here on the 7th. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
Made birdie on the last. Looking for a second in a row here.
Opting for the 5-iron. A great shot here at the 8th, and a chance for birdie.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Ooh, right by the
What
hole.
up the break?
Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert?
Slice again.
Well, you're going to need to think of your second shot already because that one's beached. Coming up from the bunker. Smart shot, always back into the fairway as a safe play. That's nicely done. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
This putt to try and save their par.
Well, Rich, this is the pivotal final 9 coming up, and the players perfectly positioned. They've given themselves a chance.
Absolutely. You dream of being in this position, ahead by a bunch with just a few holes to go. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the view.
Second shot here at the 10th.
Way up again.
That's a good-looking shot there. And here we are with the third shot. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
He's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some. Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
Just didn't drop. Putting for par. Currently in first position. But this is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them. Well played, mate. Time for the second shot at the 11th. Yeah, that one will play. 7 feet to the cup. He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. And with that hole done, this player currently is in first place, followed by Will Zalatoris. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Well, that's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there.
Too much.
That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
And what a rare miss today. They've been so good with their approach shots.
And a par putt awaits him. Yeah, good putt. Will hold. Still in the lead now after that hole. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
This one might be. Oh God, I got slow.
It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
And if this can go down, he'll save par.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
That gets the job done. And after that fine effort, this player currently holds top spot on the leaderboard, but Will Zalatoris is second. But this is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them. That's an awful error. Oh, Henny, that looks like a putrid lie. Is it bad?
Oh, this is sitting pretty. I might have to check to see if they teed this up. It's so nice.
Nicely done.
Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Oh, that's a sensational punt to make. And what about the glimpse they just gave their rival? Come and catch me now. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. That's some good golf right there. Second shot here on the 15th. Opting for the 5-wood. That was a beauty, right against the hole. Ooh, it'd be nice to make this putt. This is for eagle. It was on a good line. It's just about 3 feet away.
Little birdie look in here.
He's currently sitting in first place.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A. 12 feet to the cup coming up. Ouch, that hurts. And this putt coming up for his par. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Well struck. Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Opting for the 6-iron. This one looks like it's going left. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
Ooh, that's disappointing. Just 3 feet to the cup. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent. Not the result they were after there.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Oh, what a shot. Well, you like the look of those hands. And down it goes. Victory for this player.
If 1 is good, 2 is twice as nice, isn't it? 2 wins on the season for this player. Awesome stuff.
Well, they came, they saw, and they conquered. They took down a fierce rival, and that's a victory they should be proud of, Henny.
Yes, Luke, we doubted them, but they got the job done and they took down their hero. The rivalry is theirs and theirs alone, and they can boast about this on social media for, well, weeks now.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.
Right, that's where I'm going to end it just now, the stream and all that. But if anyone does happen to come through and watch the video, they can click a like. Obviously, likes would mean a lot and everything, so, yep. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Right, I will see you later. Thanks again.